Hello, friends and family members and everybody else in between. If I don't know you, I'd like to know you, and if I do know you, how the heck have you been? Yes, we are back with another review, this time for a Smok product. Yes, it is time for the Smok RPM 5. Let's go down and take a look, shall we? All right, and here we have the Smok RPM 5, or the Smok RPM 5, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Smok, RPM, RPM, it's the fifth one. It's a 2000 mAh internal battery. Now, they also have a Pro version, which actually accepts external 18650s, so there's that option as well. And it has all of these other things here. Comes in multiple different colors. This is gray leather. As you can see, this device includes one device, one pod, two different types of coils. The 0.15 is pre-installed, and the 0.23 comes with it as well. It says it's a 6.5 ml tank. Holy crap! Charging voltage, all of your other information here. Don't be pregnant. You cannot do this if you're pregnant. Ladies, gentlemen, people of all stuff, don't do it. Put a gun tape. All right, let's take this out of the box here. Okay, what is the first one here? Oh, we have the user manual. For both the regular 5 and the Pro kit, basically the only two differences being the battery. You have your useless warranty card, unplug after fully charged. Okay, and then here we have the whole device here itself. Extra coil! There we go, 20 to 45 watts. Big wicking windows, which means you can use your regular 70-30 e-liquid in there as well. And quite a bit of a amount of cotton inside there for what it is. That's going to be a little bit of a restricted vape there. And then we have the device itself. So is this easily? Okay, yep, that's just a pop-off. Perfect. You got your positive, your negative, your two airflow holes right here. And this, it just like other ones, like the Voopoo, like Freemax, it's slide to adjust on the airflow itself. So now it's fully closed, as you can see here on both sides. Let's go ahead and do it halfway here. Boom, like that. And it does feel like there's some resistance, so it's not very smooth. Almost slightly clicky. So maybe this will loosen up after a while. Maybe. Not too sure. We're going to leave this wide open for now. Oh, yeah, there we go. Sticker free. On the back, it says RPM 5. You know, as far as like labeling and stuff goes, it's not too bad. It's not god awful. It's not gaudy. I like that for that reason. Ooh, squishy fake leather. Feels good though. It actually does feel really nice. It says Smok right here. You have your one fire button, then you have your adjustable buttons and your USB-C on the bottom. Oh, that was good. Was it good for you? It was good for me. All right, let's take a look here, see if there's any power on this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kicking right up there. And it comes with green, so it starts off at 5 watts. I see there's a little bit of something there. What is that? That is in the way. Ooh. Don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, there's something blocking right there. Seems like maybe a scratch in the plastic or something. Well, way to go, Smok. So as you can see, it starts off at 5 watts, goes up pretty fast. I'm impressed by that. All the way to 80 does a round robin. It does. All right, battery life is at 79%, so we could actually start this off right away here. And let's see here, holding down both buttons, locks your wattage. So that's nice. 1, 2, 3, power locked. Cool. It's a very simple device. Taking a look at the actual pod tank itself here, it's a big mamma jamma. Definitely plastic, so probably will break. So I'm knowing Smok, they do have a little bit of an issue sometimes with their stuff going out here. Very simple to use, slidey forward. Now there is some gunk on there. Guessing that's just the lubrication that they used, so we'll have to keep that in mind, get that little swipe off over there. Very easy to slide open. Easy to slide closed, so that's something to keep in mind if you're going to put it in your pocket. Just be careful about it sliding open. Now there is a little, what I like to call the condom stuff in there, just kind of help prevent stuff from going back out, so that should help. On the bottom here, there is a little swivel lock to keep that coil in place. And that pulls out like such. And then says open, so we need to take the sticker off of this here. Okay, so you got 2 magnets on either side, which is not too shabby at all. Not too shabby. Let's take out the coil here. If the coil is easy to remove, yes it is, there we go. So this is the 0.16. Yep, it says that this one is good from 40 to 80 watts. So 40 to 80 watts for the 0.16. And that seems to be pretty much all of it here. So let's go ahead and put this back in. Nice thing is putting this in, you can only put it in one way, so pay attention. Flat side goes on the flat side between the magnets there. And then we're just gonna press that back in, make sure it's all the way in, and just lock it in place, like so. Okay, so with all these pod systems, let's see exactly how it does well with filling up of the e-liquid here. So let's see here. It's got a big old system. Okay, maybe a little hard to fill with the bigger bottles. It is, yeah, it's giving a little bit of a spit back there. Let's see if we can get that. Yep, it's going right up against the drip tip there, so it's going to be a little hard to fill. I wish they would have made the drip tip a little removable at least, but yeah. Anyway, we'll let this sit and I'll see you up top. All right, coming back up on top here with the Smok RPM 5. That's right, this little bitty here. We have some Baja we got some Baja Berry Dew citrus soda inside here from good old Kelly Kells. And we have this sitting here at 40 watts just to break the coil in. It's the 0.16. I got the airflow all the way open. Been sitting for about 7 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a little test tube here. This is first impression. From the coil breaking in, it's good flavor. It's actually good flavor. A little loud on the noise for the airflow. A little loud. A little turbulent. Now that's at only 40 watts. This thing can go up to 80 for the coil here, which I know a lot of people are going to be like putting it up pretty much close to the 80 style. 80 style, the actual range of 80, and I'm going to try this closed off halfway here at 40 watts. Okay, halfway closed off at 40 watts is actually a very nice cool vape, and the flavor's good too. Now what I will say, one thing I'm noticing right here, don't know if you can see it, I'm going to press the button one more time, it's changed from 0.16 to a 0.18. So, seems like the coils might go up and down a little bit there. Don't know what material they're made out of. We're going to take a look at that here, see if we can find it. If so, let's pop up the information right here. That should be enough time. And yeah, so let's go ahead. We're going to kick this up close to what what a lot of people do. I'm going to try this here at 60 watts, fully open. You know me, I like to do a lot of full open stuff. But yeah, let's go. All right, impressive, very impressive. So I'm going to be using this for a while here, and we're going to come back with an update and my final thoughts on it. But for now, just out of the box impression, trying the coils, not knowing how long they're going to last. It's actually quite decent. The flavor is good. One other little niggly thing, the pod rocks. But as far as being in the hand goes, it's not bad. It's not bad. But we'll keep on using them and find out. See you soon. Okay, and we're back here with the Smok RPM 5. That's right, look at that little beauty there. Been using it for a while, changed out the coil, and I'm on the 0.24. It's doing quite well so far. With the 0.15, or sorry, the 0.16, that's what it was, 0.16. The flavor stayed. I didn't have any kind of leaking issues or anything of that sort. Generally speaking, Smok does have some quality control issues with their coils, but with the 0.16, I was pleasantly surprised. That being said, the 0.14 here, I kind of prefer it more with this being a 2000 mAh device, 2000 mAh. In my opinion, it's better to go with the lower wattage coil to have your battery life go out further. Now, there are two other things I forgot to mention on the down low here. One, you can change the color just by pressing down the right or the up button and your fire button at the same time. Boom, 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 etc., etc. The other one you can do here is to clear your puff counter. Just like that, and then yep, and then just hold down the fire button and boom, we have no more puffs. Overall, I'm impressed with the device. I like the squishiness of the leather, and I know not all of them are like the great leather. It reminds me quite a bit of a review that I did for the Freemax 60 watt device, the Marvo 60. Same kind of shape, form factor, bigger tank, 6.5 mil. But for the most part, I mean, like it's you know, the Voopoo, the Freemax, the I almost said Fanny Vape, but no, the Vaporesso. They've all had something like this. And so why not have Smok do it too? Now, as far as coil longevity goes, the 0.16 is one thirsty mother. And, you know, keeping it between 60 and 80 watts really brings down the battery quite quick. So that's why I prefer around the 40 to 45. And, you know, with the airflow wide open, it's going to be a nice, cool vape. So, and you're still going to get a lot of cloudage for it too. As you can see, I'll tell you the pros and cons. So pros, first off, it's a nice tiny little device. This is the one that has a built-in 2000 mAh battery. I do have the Pro coming as well, which takes a external 18650. I like the screen, except for this one here. As I said, there is a little black dot, which you may or may not be able to see over the percentage. That seems to be a manufacturer error. It looks like it's between the layers of the glass there, or the plastic, whatever it is. I'm gonna give it a little ding for that. USB-C charging, way to go, way to go. Thirsty coils, so running 60 to 80 watts at 0.16, yes, the coils are gonna be thirsty. You're gonna go through a lot of liquid. The one thing I will say is a con is that it is very, very, very hard to fill up this pod using a 100 ml or a 120 ml bottle without it doing its little spit back gurgly and overflowing thing. I had that issue quite a bit. Non-removable drip tip makes that kind of damn near impossible to not have a messy refill on those bigger bottles, but 60 ml and 30 ml works just fine. I don't mind the struggle because I love the flavor, and that's my main go-to for it, so. Yeah. Battery life-wise, it's gonna be all around the place. As I said, if you keep it towards the lower, like, you know, under 50 watts, you're gonna have probably a pretty good time with it. I did have to recharge it more when I was doing the 60 to 80 than like the 30 to 50 range. So you can go down on battery quite a bit with an internal battery of 2000 mAh at 60 watts. Overall, I think it's a quite nice device. As I said, I haven't had any leaking issues, at least not caused by my own issue with trying to use a 120 ml. Now that also remains to be seen on how these new RPM 3 coils are going to do in the future. Just giving Smok's track record, Smok, whatever, their track record for their quality control with coils after a while. Now, what I will say is, as far as quality goes, I am impressed. I think it's a big step up from a lot earlier stuff. I mean, the Novo line, the RPM lines, they've been getting better and better. The new coils seem to be doing better and better too. The LP1s, LP2s, now the RPM 3s. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've always been one to kind of rag on Smok just because of their quality control, but I will hold myself to this. If this works well, I mean works really well, and the coils last and last, you know, and for Smok, I give the lifetime of their coils. If they last 3 to 5 days, I would consider that very, very decent for Smok only. Now, I've only been using regular 70-30 in here, and that's a Pro. It takes 70-30. I mean, they are big coils. I really, really wouldn't suggest using anything higher than a 20 or maybe a 24 milligram salt nicotine in these if you are going to go the salt nic route. I really wouldn't suggest it because that's going to be way too much to the delivery. It's going to go to your head. You're going to get Nick sick, and you're not going to have a good time, okay? I can tell you that much right now. You're not going to have a good time. However, right now, I am having a wonderful time with this little device. I haven't put it down. The coil flavor, the flavor actually stays good for quite a while. I mean, with any coil, the flavor does degrade after time. Same thing with rebuildables. That's right, I'm talking to you hobbyists out there, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, your cotton, you can change your cotton. Well, okay, yes. But you gotta change your whole coil for this. So giving it that, I mean, I refilled, oh God, the first day that I had this, I think I refilled the tank about 3 or 4 times with the 0.16 within a day. I went through that much liquid. And the flavor still stayed. It was phenomenal. Now, as far as reading the coils correctly, the 0.16 turned into a 0.18, and the 0.23 right now is a 0.24. So there's a little bit of variance on there, but nothing worth writing home about, nothing worth going and crying to mommy over. And so I will end with this. Do I think that the RPM 5, this little guy right here, is worth picking up? The answer is yes. So if you're looking to quit smoking, this actually might be something that will help you out here. With the caveat that if you're looking for more of a mouth-to-lung, this definitely ain't the thing. This is definitely for direct-to-lung vapors. Why do I say yes? Because if it helps you quit smoking and keeps you off the stinkies, that's all that matters in the end. Right? Now, before we go, I just want to mention always, thank you very much for watching. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. And please take this review with a grain of salt. Not every reviewer has the same opinion. Not every reviewer has the exact same issues or non-issues with the device. So I do encourage you, after watching this video, to go watch other reviewers about this exact same product if you are looking to pick it up yourself. Because there are some things that people might miss. Like, for example, I missed about the color change and the puff clearing in the down low. So I wanted to bring that up. There could be other things that I've missed or that I've not stumbled across that other people have had issues with or that other people have not had issues with. Maybe somebody found a fix to the whole, not being able to really easily fill up with a 120 ml bottle. Who knows? I always suggest to watch multiple reviewers of the same product to help make you a better informed decision. Help you make a better informed? Yes, sorry, I'm a bit tired, but there we go. So, I'm Ken. You're beautiful. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you.